Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be a glowy, glossy makeup tutorial. This is simply for the base only. So the very first step, of course, is filling in any pores. So I'm going in with my most favorite pore filling primer of all time. This is by Tarte. I will have all of the products listed down below. So I'm just taking that over the cheeks and a little on the chin, just where my pores are mostly enlarged. That's going to be the first step. Then of course, to get a little bit of glow, this is the Glamglow Glowstarter. This is a moisturizer and it's got a glowy kind of base to it. It smells amazing. It's like tutti fruities and it gives such a beautiful luminosity to the skin. It's so beautiful, stunning, and yeah, it just makes you look healthy, radiant, youthful. It's such an amazing product, and the smell, amazing. I wish it lasts a little longer, but it does go away pretty quickly. Now, to further intensify that dew, this is the Mary Dew Manizer by the Balm. This is a liquid version of the powder, the OG powder. It's such an amazing product. I love the liquid just as much as the powder. And I'm going with this Morphe brush just to blend that product out. Now, as you can see, I'm only focusing this product on the high points of my cheekbones, as that's where I really want the glow to pop the most. So that moisturizer, as you can see, is giving the skin nice radiance, but I'm just going in with that liquid illuminizer furthermore, just in those areas where I want it to pop a little more. And how healthy and fresh does my skin look? Now, for foundation, because I've been so lucky and my skin has been pretty clear lately, I'm going with something that's super lightweight and quite minimal on the coverage. This is the Dior Backstage Face and Body Foundation. This foundation is pretty much made up of water, but as you'll see as I'm applying it, it's probably one of the most skin-like looking foundations I've ever used. It's so natural. It allows your skin to peer through. You can definitely build it up. For me, I just like to go in with one light layer all over just to get the desired coverage. Definitely use a foundation that you love for this type of look. For me, it's this product, and the thing that I love about it so much is that it's so natural looking, and I really don't need a lot of product. As you can see, a little on one side, a little more for the other, and that's it. That's all I need. And of course, I'm taking that down the neck and just blending everything out, just pouncing it in with my blender, my beauty blender, which I absolutely love. It's my favorite tool of all time. Ever since I've purchased one, I don't think I've gone a day without using it. And seriously, guys, just have a look at my skin. It looks amazing. It's so fresh, and that's the look that we want, just naturally glowy and healthy looking. Now, for concealer, as you can see, I've still got a little darkness under the eye. I've chosen to go in with the KKW Concealer. I actually really enjoy this concealer. It's more of a lightweight concealer and a little bit more natural than others in my collection, but that's what I love about it. Such a little amount of product goes such a long way as well. That was only one dip in, and that product has spread out amazingly. This covers the dark circles enough, but it's still nice and natural looking, and I've really been gravitating towards that type of look lately. I just think it looks so fresh, and just having that little bits of your skin peer through just is so much more healthier, and just, I don't know, I just think it gives that really fresh kind of natural vibe to the skin, which I have been absolutely loving. So I'm just once again going in with my beauty blender to blend that out. I also took it over my eyelids to slightly prime my lids. Now we're looking a lot more even. So next in, I'm going in with a product by Essence. So this is a cream contour. I know cream contour can seem a little intimidating to some people, but trust me, if you want a more natural kind of look to your skin, cream contour is definitely the way to go. And I'm using a Real Techniques brush to blend this one out. As you'll see as I'm blending, this product is amazing. It's so affordable, and it just blends out so easily, so natural, and it just puts that little bit of color back into the skin. It's gonna just make us not look so flat like a pancake. It's gonna add a little bit more sculpture to the face, so I'm just taking it underneath the cheekbones and of course across my temples, just to even everything out, put a little bit more life back into the skin. And how natural does this product look? It's so stunning. It's always a good idea to contour the face just to add a little bit more structure to your face. You can do some amazing things with contour, whether it's cream or powder. I definitely have to film another video with all the secrets of contour, all the ways that you can really reshape your face. So let me know if you want to see that. So just blending that in with this stippling brush. Looking fresh. Okay, now we need to set. So the product that I've chose to go in with today is by Mercier. This is the Secret Brightening Powder. I absolutely love this under eye powder. For me, I always go in with an under eye powder specifically made for that area. The under eye area is such a sensitive area. The skin is so fine, so sensitive under there. So I like to use a powder that's designed specifically for it, because under eye powders are generally milled so much more finer than face powders. And for me, I really notice the difference in that area. So I'm just patting out any creases that could have occurred and then going in with my brush and just really patting that into the skin. You can see I'm really being delicate and just patting that in. Now, because I like a little bit of brightness to the under eye, I'm going in with the KKW Brightening Powder. I've hit pan. I use this nearly every single day, using that same brush again, and I am just tapping that underneath the eye area just to add a little bit more brightness to that area. Nothing too dramatic, not like that old school Kim K vibes, but enough to just lighten that area up. I just think it looks super fresh and makes you appear more awake. Now to set the face, I'm going in with an oldie but a goodie. This is the Mercier Translucent Powder. So I'm just tapping that into the lid, and a way I've been loving to apply my powder recently is also with my beauty blender, as you're about to see. So I'm just picking that product up with my sponge and I'm tapping it in. Something that I've noticed when you're applying your powder with brushes, it can slightly lift sometimes that foundation. So we're going in with the sponge and packing it in. It's just ensuring that things aren't going to move at all. And it's just, allowing things to stay where you want them to stay without moving the product. And I've just really been loving this technique. I find I don't need to use as much powder. Things look a little bit more natural because the sponge has water in it, so it's kind of absorbing a little bit of that. Now I'm going in with a bronzer from Guerlain. So I'm just swirling all of those three colors together, and I'm just going over my cream contour. This is just going to ensure that it lasts all day long. And I've chosen a bronzer that has a little bit of warmth to it, just to kind of give me that fresh kind of I've got a tan vibe, and like I said, just set the cream contour that is underneath. This is actually like a little contour palette, but I use it just for bronzing. I actually have a review if you're interested down below. I'll make sure I link that for you guys down below, as this was like $100 contour, so I will definitely link that video down below if you're interested. Now I'm just slightly contouring the nose. I'm back into doing this. I go on and off again. And I've actually been liking it. I feel like it just balances the face out so much more because I've bronzed the cheek area and the temples. I just feel like it makes everything look a little bit more put together by having that bronziness and that little bit more color around the nose area. So the brush that I'm using is by Napoleon Purtis. I like to, of course, it looks crazy at the moment, but line the areas that I like, and then of course go in and just blend everything out. I actually edited a little bit of the footage out because I was leaning right into the mirror, but I also go in with my sponge just to blend things out furthermore. A little bit of blush. So this is a Clinique Cheek Pop Blush. Now it's going to look crazy for in a second because I look like I'm just going in with so much product, but the thing that I love about these blushes is they're super buildable. I just keep tapping and keep applying and keep tapping and keep applying, but that's what I love about these blushes. You can just build up, so they're so user-friendly. So I've chosen a purple blush today. I've really been loving the way that purple blush looks. It's just so fresh, so awake, so spring, summer appropriate, and we are in summer here in Australia. So I'm just building that up to the intensity that I like and taking it right back from the cheekbones right back into the temple area. Now, of course, we need to highlight. I've loved this product for this. It's also a face powder, but I've been using it recently for a highlight. This is a powder by Lancome. This is the Absolue powder. So I'm just tapping some of that product into the lid, and this is where we get that extra bit of glow factor. So I've got my Morphe brush, and I'm of course hitting the cheekbones, I hit the chin, down the center of the nose, and above my eyebrows, all the areas that we love to glow, where the sun naturally hits, kind of like that look of like you've just worked out a little bit. That's all the areas where you want to kind of put your highlight, where you would naturally sweat, as gross as that sounds. So yeah, just hitting all those areas just to give that little bit of an extra glow factor. And I'm only taking it down kind of the bridge of the nose, not the tip of the nose. For me, I don't like to highlight that area because I don't want to bring attention to that area. And for a face powder, how beautiful does this double up as a highlight? Now we are nearly there, guys. One of the last steps now is just to set. So I'm going in with the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 setting spray to settle everything down. And that is how I achieve a glowy, flawless base. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.